moderation. I'm going to hang around just to help out a little bit, but otherwise, this is a automatically controlled panel. John's a professional at it.
Yay!
We'll let it run. Go ahead, John.
Thank you.
My arm's already tired. Because I was recording the voice actors.
Actually, slide this table down a bit, guys, because that's blocking their vision.
You're taller,
just for you.
Not much.
And we love to be looked at, we love to be looked at. He's got the arm on the chair. By the way, that video will be up on Facebook and all sorts of stuff. You all know Gareth? You all know Eve? Eve's breasts are exceptionally big right now because she was late because she was pumping her breast milk up. She just had a baby. Delicious. My latte tastes wonderful now. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. She was like that. How much Gareth, you're right. On your Weetabix, on your cereal. Ninja milk. I thought you were going to say ninja tits, but that didn't.
Nice to see you all. I'm Ninja Tits.
And you're big ninja, aren't you? Yeah.
And John?
Yeah?
You're massive ninja.
I guess
A little bit.
for us, this is your time, this is your moment. So we like to go right ahead to the questions because we like to play off of you guys, and I love the fact that the room is overflowing out the doors. I know, this is how we are. Yeah, so we'll go right to questions. We'll go 1, 2, bada boo, iffy niffy kakakoo. And that's it, yeah, so go ahead. It's for me, okay? Pull the microphone down a little bit more, right in front of your face, pretend it's me, yes. How was it kissing Gareth?
Thank you! Thank you!
That was a good ass.
At last!
I have to say, I remember the first time that I had to kiss Gareth, and it was when, was it Lisa had zapped you, and you, Lisa!
Yes.
Lisa! And you were lying dead in the moat. That was the first time, wasn't it? You brought me back for the kiss. I did. And I was actually more worried than he was, and I kept saying to him, you're alright, I'll be gentle, and everything, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, you'll be okay. He's like, yeah, I'll be fine. He said, like, dude, I don't care. Okay. And then we just kissed. And I couldn't get enough of it, really. And Gareth's a good kisser. He slipped his tongue in on a tape. It was one of those where I was like...
Countryside.
Countryside was horrific. It was horrific in the fact that we were in the middle of nowhere. I hated it.
We were in the most beautiful...
So cold!
It was the most beautiful countryside, absolutely. where I grew up, funnily enough, with camels. It's beautiful. Everybody's kind of overwhelmed by how gorgeous it is, and you turn around and John Barrowman is sitting there with his collars out with the magazine going, shit this! Jesus! Get me out of here!
It's raining and my hair is falling. Get me out now.
Yeah, countryside was incredible. We got to leave the hub. We got to see Yanto in civvies. He got out of his suit, which was nice. But it was brilliant. The script was brilliant because we're all sickos. We love horror. Yeah, so it was nice to do something like that. But on the other side, we had a really good time socially, didn't we?
Oh my God. That hotel will never be the same. Or you hit your head on the bell.
Yeah, I actually got married at the hotel, which was a couple of years later, and they moved the bell up 3 foot because of me. We had a couple of drinks.
And all of a sudden we hear, dong! And Eve just looks at me and goes, Gareth.
And then collapsed onto the sofa. It was that loud, everyone in the hotel started getting up and leaving because they thought it was time at the bar.
The best bit I love remembering is that that evening, one of the evenings when we'd all been, I think we were dancing in my room at one point and everybody else went to bed and I couldn't sleep by myself because I thought the place was haunted. And all of a sudden I knock on the door and it's Eve opens the door and she goes, I was expecting you, and she's standing in a tube top with a G-string on, and I'm there in my Transformer pajamas. And she went, come on in, love, Kutch, have a sleep. And we both went to bed and slept together and cuddled the whole night. But the best bit was the following evening. Oh God. I wake up, no Eve.
Don't do it!
Where's Eve? And apparently this couple were getting married.
Shut up!
They came outside and they're going, happy wedding, and it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, bride and the groom. And then here comes Eve, because they were still in the bar. Eve comes walking out, she's, just disheveled and a little tipsy, shoes in her hand, she goes, excuse me, I'm just going to bed. In front of the wedding party.
I actually said to them, how awful is this? It's never too late. drunk, looking like I've just been attacked by the cannibal. You can change your mind.
And Gareth saying to me, I was like, Gareth, and the evening before, I'm like, Gareth, I gotta wee, and I just did it in the fountain. I'm standing in the fountain going, yee! And then he goes, CCTV, and I'm like, yeah!
And you know what? It wasn't a fountain, it was a wishing well.
Well, somebody got their wish.
That was the same hotel that Bert tried to steal the bat from the bridal suit. He denied it for ages, and then we discovered recently that he actually did try to steal the bat.
Like a roll top steel bat.
Yeah, freestanding bat.
Bolted to the floor.
But he never screwed the bolts.
I know.
How the fuck was he going to get out of it?
I know, but my solution was brilliant.
Well, John just got his checkbook out. As soon as the manager came down, she said, oh, Mr. Coleman, we need to have a chat. And straight away, he took his back out. He was like, what's the matter? I'm not laughing. She's like,
oh, you try to say I stole a bathtub? You say I stole it?
John,
If you write a few emails as a footnote, maybe. Bring down the jack. Bring it back. Yeah,
nice stopwatch, by the way.
thank you. There's a lot of
Sorry, and kudos to her. After he ballsed her name up, she sang the shit out of that song. Good on you, Delphine. Myself. We're not really afraid of anything, are we? No.
I'm afraid of my friend.
Knowledge in the UK is much different, more reserved than that in the US. And it's kind of evident in a few episodes of the first season that where you point the guns and stuff aren't exactly on cue. Was it difficult to learn gun safety and instruction? Did you have someone on set telling you, oh, you can't point your gun there, you're going to shoot yourself in the head? Or was that...
First of all, the guns are dummy guns.
Well, I know that, but I mean, when someone's watching it going, okay, you can't generally like point a gun like that, that's not safe. Did you have someone on set, you know...
We did gun training. I did heavy gun training. I know Gareth did gun training. Eve, you did.
I was just brought up in a very rough area.
What makes the BBC a good broadcast corporation?
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, John. You know I was cast as Sherlock.
Really?
No.
Yes.
Hi. I wanted to say that you guys inspired me a lot, and that how long did it take to shoot hide and seek?
3 days. John kept messing up on purpose. He always cheats.
Yes. Good fun.
No, it was a day, I think we did that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Day.
Yeah. A day.
What? What are you laughing at?
Why wasn't I invited? Naked hide and seek.
The scene in the hothouse, you were there!
You were there!
Oh, I had so much fun that day. They were kissing, and I have to come in and interrupt. I'm not interrupted. And then go on.
She was looking through the glass.
Because we would be doing, I said to Gareth, I said, look, Gareth, when we do this, we've got to make it look as erotic as possible, but without really, you know, I'm not going to violate him somewhat. So I had my hand down on his thigh, and you know, we're doing all the emotion and kissing and and we're waiting, and they go action, and we're going, and I'm going, and we're doing this, and all of a sudden, oh my God, just keep going, it's a long shot, they're filming. He's going, yeah, it is. I said, it is a goddamn long shot, I can tell you that. And I look up, and there's Eve peering through the window going, 5 takes.
And the more they got a bit angry with me by the end. They were like, "You just come in." And I was like, "I'm sorry, next time I'm really childish. The inner child is coming out to me. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I'm sorry, I'm really unprofessional." And action.
Eventually, she did walk in, and I then turned to Gareth and said, Gareth, look, it was really good. It was really awesome. I said, I'm sorry if I hurt your leg. That wasn't my leg. Yes.
That's my job.
Hi.
Hi.
Question. What the hell was season 1, episode 2?
Oh, the sex alien. You know what? All we can say is we were trying to find our feet a little bit. And instead, we found orgasm.
It's my favorite type of alien. I try to find that perfume everywhere.
That's the one that when I've done other conventions and families come up and they say, you know, for me the age of watching Torchwood is like, if you know the facts of life, you can watch Torchwood. And if it's if adults want to make a decision, I would always say my nieces and nephews were watching it when they were about 10 or 11. You know, because they grew up knowing everything. The first word out of Claire's mouth when she was at the grocery stores, the woman in the grocery stores doing the Czech cereal and everything, and Claire went, vagina. and my sister went, it's her Uncle John's fault. So they were watching it from young age, but a lot of parents go, we are letting them watch Torchwood, but we're skipping an episode too. I'm like, yeah, I know you are, because you and your husband are watching it on Friday nights, aren't you? Didn't you like it? No, sorry. Oh no, of course. How old are you? 13, sit down. Your mom's right.
Stop watching episode 2!
Yeah, until you're 18, you do what your mom tells you.
Yeah! Cut it out!
Yeah, sit down.
13,
13,
episode 2.
yes, sit down, episode 2.
Sex guys.
Yes.
Captain Jack Harkness recording the movie.
Okay, girl, come on, show it. There you go.
My question is for all of you. I wanted to know, who is your favorite doctor or doctor?
Sorry, don't tell us what our answers are. I'm throwing it down to them, because I don't think you've ever admitted it, have you?
What? What?
Your favorite doctor?
It's difficult.
No on the fence stuff. I can say right now, my doctor's David Tennant. But I'm happy to work with any of them. Who's your doctor? Who's your doctor now? Tell me who your doctor is, Edie. Tell me who your doctor is and I'll give you examination. Wow. No.
With John, you just wind him up and let him go. I've got, you know. Yeah, I'm Tennant as well. But I've got to say that, I mean, Chris Eccleston was really important to me. And I think he got more credit because we came back with Chris Eccleston and he nailed it. And that's the first one I was involved with. And he brought it back and he made it a huge success.
He did. Chris
So big up to Chris.
He gets credit for bringing his darker side out, which
Absolutely.
is really awesome.
Yeah.
I thought they were all rubbish. I'm joking! Sylvester McCoy is my doctor I grew up
Sylvester plays the wick. I've got the video of him playing spoons on all
I know,
of this.
yeah.
It's awesome.
I think Peter Capaldi's going to take over though.
It will be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
He's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. Arise from the ground and speak into the mic. Everybody's gonna hear your voice now.
And she sits down.
So I went to Cardiff over Christmas and I visited the set of Torchwood, and so I was just wondering, how much do you think the setting contributed to the success of the show?
I think one of the biggest characters in the show is Cardiff. And as a Welsh woman, and I live there, and I bring my family up there, I couldn't be prouder. And I think what's really nice is because I live there as well, where the magic lift is. I jog down there a lot, and you wouldn't believe, not children, adults, standing on there going, this thing doesn't work. Rubbish. This doesn't work.
Don't work. Broke. It's broken. The Torchwood thing doesn't work. It's not real.
Seriously, and I'm down there with my two little daughters, and there's a big chunk missing over the kind of main bit in front of the Millennium Centre, and I'm like, that's when Mummy blew up the hub. And yeah, it's a bit weird, and obviously the shrine and everything for Yanto is, you know.
Thanks for keeping that up, by the way.
Scott and I also have a house in in Cardiff, just outside of it, on the sea, and we also think that the one thing that I love with Torchwood is Cardiff never pretended to be anywhere else but Cardiff. And the tourism that was brought to Cardiff from Torchwood, and you know, living there, and the people just welcoming us with open arms because they were so pleased to have this great big show. It was amazing. I see you hovering. Are you all right? All right. Keep it low. Thank you for the question. One more, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, I'm sorry, but
If you want more, scream!
next time there's a convention, next time there's a convention, you just have to say to them, you want some more panels from the Torchwood. Yes, and none of you got in business.
And the next one is for Eve. What was it like to work with Colin Morgan on the set of Merlin?
Oh, he is, without doubt, horrible. No, that's a joke. It's a joke. I mean, you couldn't get a more sweet person. He's just, I mean, he's super, super talented, but he's so gentle and lovely, and, you know, and you go to talk to him, he's got this lovely Irish accent, he's gorgeous. Yeah, I was a lucky girl to be working with Colin and James, Bradley James as well. You know, it was a really nice thing to look at. They were lovely boys, and I wish them all the luck.
It has come to an end, and we just want to say, I know that I speak on behalf of Gareth and also with Eve, that you guys watching Torchwood and to still watch it, to still want to see us and talk to us and to change our lives the way you have, we really appreciate it, and thank you very much, and we will always live and fly the Torchwood flag.